Hello, come wash my 4-year-old supposed show jumper Callie with me. Well, tail wash. She's not. I'm not dealing with the rest because I'm going back out in the field, and life is too short. You following me? Thank you. She had a tail pre-wash yesterday, so hopefully it should be fairly clean-ish. Right, we're using this, which is Wall Diamond White shampoo. I'm going to leave it in for a bit. So it's blue, in theory. Should make it white. Probably won't. Should be wearing washing up gloves. Definitely not. Smells nice. Just trying to keep on top of her tail this winter so that it never gets to the stage where it's absolutely disgusting. Although, if you'd have seen it yesterday, I did actually film yesterday, but my microphone wasn't working. So here's hoping it's working today. Yeah, yesterday it was a completely different colour. I tried the biological washing powder. I mean, it definitely got rid of the quality of the tail. Scrubby, scrubby, scrub. Never know how much difference scrubbing actually makes, but does it activate something in it? Am I talking bollocks? Please don't kick me, thank you. Doesn't, as I say, I'm not going mad because it doesn't need to be super clean because she's not going anywhere. But equally, it just wants to not offend my eyeballs. Which, I mean, looking at the rest of the horse. I reckon if I leave that in, it'll do anything more. Will that just sit there? What do we reckon? Generally, I don't know the best way to scrub a tail. Is this doing anything? Should I brush it through? Is it too soapy? Who can tell? Right. What do you think? Leave it on? Wash it out? Leave it on, wash it out. What do you reckon? Decisions, decisions. So for anyone that doesn't know, this is Callie. She's a 4-year-old supposed show jumper. I've had her since she was 2. I produce the speed of a snail. So she hasn't done much. She's been to one arena hire. She's supposed to be going to another one in a few weeks, but we'll see. We're having bitting issues at the moment. I'm not taking her if I don't have some kind of control. Please don't suggest bitless. I think I might cry if one more person suggests bitless. For more reasons behind, if I say I might cry if one more person suggests bitless, go and see one of my shorts or my TikTok. Right, I think I might wash this off. Okay, let's see. Should probably move the lead rope out of the way so it's not so good. The other reason that I'm washing her is because I think it doesn't do 4-year-olds any harm to learn to be washed and have some patience. Especially as she's growing and it's going to be a good portion of her life is going to be spent being washed. Right. I don't know if that's made any difference whatsoever. Being honest. Can I just cut the brown bits out? Is that cheating? Probably. Do I care? Probably shouldn't cut her tail just to make it look pretty. What do you reckon? Was going to do a mane as well today, but I think it's still wet mud. Hello. I washed this yesterday as well, and then she went and rolled, as you can see. Completely pointless, really, me doing that. Ugh. Definitely need to trim. What do you reckon? Right, I might try one more thing for her tail. Come with me. Hello. Right, I'm going to try this, which is Directions Semi-Permanent Conditioning Hair Colour in the shade Silver. Should I be using this on a horse? Not sure. Why is it solid? I might just use it on scoop. Okay, it's like solidified. Try and put that on the worst bit. Is that going to stain her tail blue? What do we think? Is that going to stain my hands blue? Probably. I don't know how long you're supposed to leave it on for. Directions: do not use on eyelashes or eyebrows. Well, okay. Can sometimes stain things. Okay. Do not mix with peroxide. I'm not going to. Right. Should you put it on dry? Probably. Is it going slightly green? Yes. Is that a good thing? Who knows? Okay. Put that on the worst bits. Are you supposed to massage it in? I haven't dyed my hair since I was about, well, for about 10 years. Right. I'm now going to leave that in and see what that does while I tackle her mane. Right, brush. Right, let's give this a go. Come y'all. I know. It's a comb, you can deal. Okay, no one is murdering you. You can stand. Good girl. Okay, right. Scissors. Excuse me, Bonnie. Right. Don't know why there's a random bit missing of a mane, but we move. What are we doing? By the way, I'm really bad at haircuts on both me and horses. Not that I cut my own hair. That would be a disaster. Just try and take some length. Okay, if you keep your head still, you've more chance of not ending up with a bowl cut. Well, that looks terrible. There's a reason that we're doing this before we have to go anywhere, because then when it looks horrendous, it has a chance to grow out, doesn't it, Callie? I know, mate. Do I know what I'm doing? No. Does it really matter? No, it's not that serious. Why'd you have a white mane? That's really fucking... really bad planning on your part. Am I just gaily hacking at it? Yes, I am. Well, that already, I think, looks better. Couldn't look worse, to be honest. If you bite me, I will not be impressed. Just FYI. You're a good girl. Squeaky scissors. Squeaky scissors. How short is a show jumper supposed to be? I mean, I know they have it really short, but I don't like it that short. So how short is short enough? You get your head up. Could you get your head up? Mind your ear. Right, well, come here. I think that's all we might have the patience for today. Little and often, little and often. Well, that's better than it was. It looks slightly like a bowl cut, but we move. Oh God, it does look terrible, doesn't it? Right, well, that's awful. Wash your tail out, see how we get on. Right, that's been on for exactly 5 minutes. Let's try and wash that off. Stand. If it's gone blue, then obviously that's what I meant to do, of course. Don't kick me. That's slightly blue. Okay, that's not done a lot. Okay, that's done pretty much nothing. Probably should have left it on for way longer. My patience is not that long. Right, bring it up. Let's condition it. Using good old Tresemme. Smother it in the stuff. What did I just do with that brush? Whip. Anyone else, when they wash their horses, always end up like they feel like they've had more of a bath than the horse has? I just leave conditioner in it because that makes it look white. I think Callie's quite enjoying the sun today. Better patience than she had yesterday anyway. It's clean at least, it's just stained. Annoyingly. Right. Swingy, swingy. Why is there a wasp on my head? Go away. Waspy wasp. Okay. While the wasp's trying to kill me, I'm gonna put the hose away. Right, EO. Oh, got myself in the face. Good old mane and tail. Well, it's naff, silky mane and tail detangler apparently. Maybe I should use it on my own hair in the morning. Well, it's definitely clean. Just stained. Do I plait it or do I leave it? Usually would plait it, but also it's quite warm. There's quite a lot of flies around, so I kind of feel a bit mean taking away her fly swat. Well, it's cleaner than it was. It's definitely still not clean, but cleaner I will take. Right, horse semi-trimmed. She definitely looks slightly smarter. Kind of looks like a show jumper. What do you reckon? Hey, Obley. Right, let's chuck you out. Tack up Tushka with me. This is Tushka, obviously. Big orange horse. No, this saddlecloth is not clean. Before anyone comes at me, she's going to be doing about 15 minutes work today because she had a 2-week break holiday while I was on holiday, and then when she came back into work, she got chubby legs from eating too much protein, I think. So anyway, so she's not quite as fit as she should be, so we're working on it. If I can put a saddle on without being a complete moron, which seemingly I cannot. Tushka, hang on. You can't see me. Right, don't bite me. Tushka is also in season, which is a fun time all round. Anyway, so what we're doing today is probably, what do you reckon, 10 minutes? 10 minutes trot? And then a couple of circuits of canter each way. And should probably brush some of the mud off of her face before I put a bridle on. Is that wet? No. You are a savage. Oh, that brush is wet. Right. Only. Come here, give me your ear. You've got a giant bit there. Right. I'm being lazy and only brushing the mud off the areas where I'm going to put the bridle because, one, as you may be able to tell, my yard is not busy. There is no one else here, so nobody else cares. And I have no standards, so I don't really care whether I look like I've fallen out of a bin. Well, quite clearly. So, I'm going to put the bridle on and wish us luck. Excuse me, could I have your face? Oh. Come here. Yes, it's very difficult and very tiring, isn't it? Fly straight up my nose. Lovely. Wearing her lovely. Oh, and I've got a wet finger. I don't know whether that's horse snot. Let's hoping not. She's wearing her lovely bridle that is older than her. It's just a work bridle, she doesn't compete in it. But for some reason, it's got some really fancy reins attached. Can't remember why. I think she broke her other ones. Right. Pony, ready to go. I think. I have picked out her feet, by the way. I just didn't do that on camera. Right, I'll just show you this quickly. Before anyone has a hissy fit, this is what she's tied up to. So, usually, obviously, she's not currently. I'm trying to see what you can see on camera. So, head collar. Everyone has a go at me for leaving this lying around. But it's tied to this, which is an idolo. So, oh, you can barely see. Hang on. Stay. So it's this, which is like a... It just stops them from pulling back, basically. Because Tushka, which you can see here, is a bit of a prat. And as a young horse, she used to pull back. And then if she was tied up as per normal, she'd pull back and snap whatever she was tied to and then run away. So to stop that, we've got that tether tie, and now that we've got young horses, it's actually really good because it teaches them that they don't get a release by pulling back. Like, they pull back and they achieve nothing, they're still tied up. So anyway, that's why we have that. Let's now go off Tushka. And this is the wall, 30D something. Not fault by the way. I just have to come to the shampoo. Well, I do want to follow me back home. These are an absolute lifesaver. They're just microfiber cloths. Get them on Amazon, pack of 20 for I think about 10, maybe 8 quid. And they're really good because they're just quite good at drying horses, really. I try not to put too much at the bottom of the mane because I don't know if you've ever lost your balance when jumping, which I do quite frequently. And I like to not slide straight to the side if I need to put my hands up. If you're a better rider than me, I mean, feel free to spray everywhere. Right, just a quick grooming tip. If you put baby oil, this is fairly obvious. Well, not fairly obvious. I'll tell you. If you put baby oil on the mane, the mud can't stick to it as well, so it doesn't like get that horrible, like, you know, when you brush it out and it gets all dusty. It seems to get less bad. I have really bad grammar. Basically, it seems to keep your horse a little bit cleaner. That's what I'm trying to say. And then just leave the pony to bake in the sun for 5 to 10 minutes, which is what I'm not going to do because I haven't got the time or the patience. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to... What am I going to do? I might turn around. The rug's up in the field. Turn around, put her neck up, let her have a roll, and take her straight off. You can come with me now. That is very wet. One of those days where cobwebs are everywhere. You know when you like, walk through them? Right. Might put a cooler on. So I really like these waffly coolers. This one's just a Jumpers horse line one. They're really cheap. But they seem to dry them off a lot better than the fleecy ones, and stuff doesn't stick to them as much, as in like hair, straw, shaving. Right. Oh, where am I? I'm going to put a waterproof over the top of this, obviously turn out with a neck on. But the theory being is that when she then rolls, that absorbs most of the wet, whereas obviously a waterproof rug won't. So then when I take both rugs off, hopefully she should be more dry. I don't know whether that'll work, and I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, but... Oh. Right, come with me and we'll turn around. Right, heading to the field, trying to stop her snacking on the way. Then we're going to put her rug on and see if she'll have a roll. Right, it's rug on. Now we wait to see if she rolls. Bet you she will. She's going to prove me wrong now, isn't she? Because she knows I'm watching. Make good life choices. I feel like she's lulling me into a false sense of security. Haha! Knew it. And we've only been waiting 10 minutes. Hopefully, once she's rolled, I can then take her rugs off. That's the idea, at least. Roly, roly. That's it. Wiggle your nice clean mane into that mud. Really appreciate that, Tush. Thanks. Well, hopefully she's still cleaner than she was.